What up, everybody? This is Rama Screen, and I'm so excited about this latest celeb interview because I am obsessed with Netflix series Fuller House. And Fernando is my favorite character on the show. So here I am talking with the one and only Juan Pablo Dipache. How you doing, sir?
Hi, how's it going? Good
Good, good,
morning.
good.
Well, whatever time it is over there.
It's 10. It's not bad. So I gotta start because I'm a huge fan here. I gotta start with this. My viewers want to know because we all love the show and we worship that "Let's Get Married" dance number in the in the previous half of the season. It looks so elaborate and sophisticated. That song is so catchy. It stayed in my head for days. And of course, you're a good dancer. I've seen Dancing with the Stars. Did you give input to the choreography, and how long did you guys do that sequence? Shoot the whole thing.
Well, the sequence was kind of like my dream come true because I am such a sucker for big, massive movie musical numbers. And so it was like all my dreams come true in the one day. We shot that for one day in the back lot of Warner Brothers. And yeah, it was a whole entire day of just people singing in and out, dancing in the streets. Uh, and it was actually choreographed by Chris Judd, who's this incredible Hollywood choreographer. And we had some dancers from La La Land in there, and yeah, it was such a perfect end of the first half. Did I have any input with moves? No. I just, my input was just with my thing. My juge.
I hear you and I see you. I love that. I love that. I kept playing it over and over again. And also, my favorite Fernando episode, I would have to say, was the one where Ramona meets Ethan, and then Fernando's like, uh, "Be gone, delivery boy! Be gone more!" Right?
And I'm dragged as a cat, like from the floor. Yeah.
Kimberlina, why? I love that. So,
Oh my god.
uh, let me ask you this: how much alike are you with Fernando? Do you and Fernando share some things in common? Are you a fan of race car driving like he is? I mean, how are you similar or not similar to Fernando?
Well, we both sing and dance. That's number one. We both sing and dance, and we both are little kids at heart. I will say that I share with him. Like in my mind, I'm probably 7 years old, just like Fernando. But he's way more fun than I am. Way more fun.
So I naturally you've grown close over the years with the co-stars of Fuller House, obviously, especially with Andrea, who played your TV wife, Kimmy Gibbler.
Yeah.
What was that like on the set on the final day of the shooting, having to say goodbye to this show that that's been with you for all these years? Like, what's that like for you?
Well, it was of course when you live through something so good and so happy. I mean, it was a very happy set. There are no, you know, there's no a-holes in that set. And that's a huge thing. People don't realize when they watch a show that aside from acting, there's like a whole microcosm that happens. The crew, the actors, the writers, the creators, the studio. There's just so many people that are involved in making something like Fuller House or any other show.
Mm,
Hundreds and hundreds of people. So what we kept sort of hearing from everyone who worked on the set was like this is a very unique uh, environment because everyone just loves each other so much. It's not just what you see on the screen; it's actually real. Like those scenes where we're all, in one room and the banter and that's all real. So it was amazing. It was amazing. It's sad to let it go. Hopefully we can all meet again. I mean, we are already meeting again in Zooms and things like that. But hopefully we can bring something back from this family at some point because yeah, it was so fun to spend time with each and every one of them.
yeah, we the fans are hoping that maybe 30 years from now Jackson, Max, and Ramona.
30 years? No, that's too far away. Too far. I'd be like 80. No,
You'll be like
no,
Uncle Joey, Danny, and Jesse in a recurring role.
no. I would be 70, not 80.
Oh, there you
Ooh, no.
go.
Let's
Okay,
just keep it for like, in 7 years or something,
there you go.
7 years.
Fullest house. Fullest house.
Yeah, or even fuller house.
Fuller house. Now, here's a fun question before I move on to the next bullet point. Did you take home any of the props from the set?
No.
No? Okay. Not even your jumpsuit? Because I like that yellow
Read
jumpsuit.
my face when I say that. No. Oh, it's not here. I have the painting. I actually have the painting of Fernando in the race car thing that he gives DJ on season 4, I think, 3. And I do have the suit from the wedding, from the very last episode of the series. And it's a suit, it's a blue suit, gorgeous suit that they made specially for me. And I begged and begged, and I was like, I have to have the suit. You have to give me. So I got the suit.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad. I'm so happy to hear that. During this quarantine season, of course, you have this also web series called MINUTIA. I hope I pronounced that correctly, which
Yeah.
my viewers can watch on YouTube. I'll provide the link here below. So talk to us about this MINUTIA. What's it about? Because I watched a few episodes. You had Andrea on as well. It seems very therapeutic and cathartic for your character on this web series.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a degree of buffoonery that just makes me laugh. It's a different type of humor, I would say. It's more along the lines of The Office or Curb Your Enthusiasm, where the main character, we just love to see the main character suffer, and it's called minutiae because it's just the small things that we think are so important. The things in our head that we're like, oh my god, this thing is huge, and really it's not. And we all suffer from this. We all make a world out of problems that maybe they're not that important. And so, like you say, I managed to get the most amazing guest stars. Andrea Barber she plays my agent in it, very manipulative agent. And then we have Sony Nicole Bringas, who plays Ramona on Fuller House, but she plays my badly behaved niece on this. I have Jack Plotnick, who's a massive Broadway personality. He plays my therapist. So each episode is basically whatever I'm feeling that week. I write an episode about that thing, whatever that thing is. And it started in quarantine. It started when this whole thing started in March. And I sort of wanted to keep creating because I knew the world was going to stop and take a break. And I wanted to come out of the quarantine having created something from scratch. And so Minutia is exactly that. Now we're already on episode 6. I turned into a woman in the last episode. So if anything, it's something to bring a smile to people's faces, which right now we do need. We need Fuller House, and we need comedy. We need things that within this time that's so important. It's what is happening is so important. But as well, we can sort of break away for 5 minutes or half an hour, or 2 hours, and just, smile a little bit.
All right, thank you for sharing that. My time is almost running out. As I'm winding down to my final questions, I gotta ask, because I also got to check out your YouTube channel. Other than Minutia, I also watched some of your music videos. Man, you have the voice, you can dance, you're the whole package, man. So I was told that you are working on your latest EP. Can you talk about that?
Sure. Yeah. I've been teasing a new EP for a good 2 years, and now it's time to put them out, these songs. And so I'm working remotely with people in London and LA and Spain, arranging the songs. And so fingers crossed, this summer I'm going to bring out an EP of completely new original songs.
All right. Final question. I also watched your TED Talk. How important was that for you? The experience of sharing your story and your wisdom to others as an actor, as a performer, as a dancer, as a singer?
Well, I mean, it was more than anything. It was humbling because I was invited. I got a phone call and I got this invitation to do a TED talk, and I was like, why? Why do you want me to talk? And this was organized by the students of the United World College in Maastricht, the Netherlands. And they were like, because of where you started and where you are, we think that you have a story to tell and maybe something that can help us or inspire us in some way. And so I was like, well, if I'm going to talk to a bunch of people who are finishing high school, I gotta dig deep. I gotta dig deep and like, just open my heart a little bit. And so it was an amazing experience because yeah, it sort of made me look at my life and go, okay, what is the common factor here, and what did I learn that I could possibly um, translate into what's happening now, and identity and growing up and being a teenager. And so it was, I feel like it was a gift that they gave me, because for me to have to sit down and write something, a 15-minute talk, no one is editing what I'm saying but myself. Um, it was great, and it's been beautiful, just the outpour of love and people who went through a similar experience. And it's because I talk about acceptance and bullying and the story we tell ourselves. And so we all do this, and we don't realize, but a lot of people, you don't know what people are going through, basically. So it was awesome.
Fuller House now on Netflix, final season, and Minutia on your YouTube channel. Everybody go check it out. Thank you so much for talking to me, sir, and be safe out
So
there.
much. Thank you
Congratulations.
so much. Have a fantastic day.